Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. ZA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18.
On the ground again with Johnson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinals, go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Complete right side to Washington. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
A gain of 7.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Out of the gun, Howard. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal from the 9 here. Shotgun handoff to Estime. Oh, he loses the football. Jets pick it up. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He swarms in the middle, and this gets maybe a yard. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on seconds. Connection made. Travis Etienne. 8-11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Collects this at the 32. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howard. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing again here, Howard. Short pass brought in. And they will face a 3rd down here, Brock, but not by much. Good effort to challenge for it. He reaches the 43.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Howard. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Motion man sent left. Now Howard to throw. He's got it in the red zone. Got some room to work. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop. Stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop the rock, can't stop the rock, you can't stop. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock, shake my paranoia,
We are looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They give to Johnson to start this drive. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Working quickly here.
4 yards.
Howard to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion. 3rd and short, Johnson. And
He's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
60 backs, Warriors 70.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now. They need 7.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw this one. Here comes the screen for ETN. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40, and that brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
First carry now for the rookie out of Iowa State. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take off.
They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
First down from the 42.
Let's go. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw here. Finds him on the slant. And he stopped cold at the spot. Well, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
48-yard line.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He's going to throw it again. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be second down. Oh, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of a feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Ready? 65 cats. 70 Timberwolf. Wings. 19 Lion. Ready?
Air it out on third. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On play action, here's Howard. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. That run good for 8. Now they've got third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and just 2 to go. Here's Johnson again. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on fourth. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Go!
They'll work against the blitz. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Second and 4.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, set! Viking 18!
You just get the play off. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Jumps in up the middle. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. Man in motion here.
19!
Howard looking to throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Arrives at the 40. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Working on first down. Henry on the catch. Oh, he lost the football. can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Samuel comes in motion left. Here's Howard, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Completed left side to Samuel. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
They'll go play action. Howard. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
15. First down, Pittsburgh.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now an inside give to Johnson. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Johnson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back to the 3 after that last play. It's 3rd and goal.
Set up. Viking 18. Set up.
Out of the gun, Howard. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either. Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Going to the ground again on first. Ball is out. ETN lost it on the hinge. And the Steelers get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
60 Bison.
He's going to throw it. Finds his running back. This is Bashal to He goes out a little short of the 40. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Come 19. Come.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. First down from the 42.
79 Bronco. There we go. Shot. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Set. Cougar 19.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70 Lion.
He'll look to throw. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that'll keep the deficit at 13.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Going with Johnson here. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, Howard. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pylon. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Johnson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Throwing off the play fake. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. No luck on the look to his back. And now they face 2nd and long. 12 seconds remaining.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11. Take over.
Third and long for him here. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Logan Cook on to punt. And he wants to hit his first. Takes this in at the 25. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set it. Cougar 19. Steady.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You know, kid, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Able to find Strange here. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Seven Pirates. Warriors 70. Rig alert.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. The Jaguars into punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On the jump.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, eh?
Throwing now. Howard. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Set.
From the gun, Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger. Take over.
A give, this is Johnson. And that's not what the offense style. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. Wilson on a slant. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's got a lane up past the 30. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Mike Tomlin, never afraid to go for 2, has his offense out to do just that.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Jaguars 6. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing here, Howard. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Steelers.
Now the give to Johnson. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now a carry by Johnson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Shotgun snap here to Howard. Completed left side to Samuel. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go, baby.
They'll run with Johnson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He gets half of the 8 yards remaining, partner. That gives him 2nd and goal from the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Set. Let's go.
It's Johnson again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Ready. Liking it. Cowboy in.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
60 Eagle. Here we go. Motion.
Second down, give to Tootin. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throw here, third down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point of this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? At the 60, at the 60.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Johnson. What a hit, and the ball's loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Set go.
They'll go play action. Howard flushed out of the pocket. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are in those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I don't know where your mind goes, Kate, on these edge runs to take off like that, but all I can think is the Olympics 200 meters. Those guys that are flying around the edge, coming down the home stretch, you get a jet sweep like that in a big boost run, that dude's off to the races.
Trying to run in, Estime. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. The defensive stand here, and they push him away from the goal line. That's back to the 4. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ready, set.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Running with Estime. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Trying for it, it's Estime. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers keep running away with this.
Touchdown, Steelers.
So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get up.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, you really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's Cowboy 80s.
Here's the backup. First throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them.
Can't we score? Okay,
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mustang 19. Check out.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Go, 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 go. Go.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards.
So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
70 Lions. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Wanted to get it to Thomas, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. So we'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Estime with another carry. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
They'll throw, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Second and 18 at the 36-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
70 Timberwolf.
Third and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
17 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hut, hut.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Hey, Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19
Even
Lions.
more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Ready up.
The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down.
18. Here we go. Bronco 80. Check go.
4th down, pass coming. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now start this one on the ground with Estime. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
19 Tiger.
This is Estime on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 3rd of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. It's caught. He's got Washington. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Second quarterback run here. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.